post-game press conference from the gold medals game between the USA and Japan. USA won 90-75. With me now is Team gold medalists, head coach Don Stanley, Sue Bird, and Diana Taurasi. Coach, first please, congratulations, and give us a comment about the whole Olympics and this game.
I thought we saved our best performance for our last performance. I thought we just did a great job on both sides of the basketball. Japan pushed us and made us focused in a little bit harder. And the fact that it was a gold medal game had a equally focused effort by our players. So happy that we have two legends here on our team to will us into a gold medal game and to get the win.
Thank you for that. Sue, please.
Couldn't be more happy. Couldn't be more happy. This is always really difficult to win a gold medal. This year was even harder given just all the challenges everyone faced. No fans, no friends or family, really isolating in a lot of ways. So for our team especially for our team, we lost our first two exhibition games. So for our team to kind of, deal with all of the same adversity everybody else is dealing with and just never let it get us down, to be sitting here now with a gold medal around our necks is really special. And I think that I'm happy. That's it. I'm just so happy for everyone on our team, for everyone involved with USA Basketball.
Thank you, Diana.
Yeah, it's been a tremendous journey, like, Coach and Sue said. There's always something really special about putting a team together and see it grow, towards a goal. And I think this team personified that in a lot of ways, where we really didn't know who we were at the beginning. But, on the last day where we needed to be a team and we needed to really know who we are, I think everyone kind of locked in and did the things that we needed to do to win a gold medal. And, Sue and I have been talking about it. There's always a lot of pressure when you put this jersey on to play at a high level and to make sure we bring home the gold. So I'm really happy for this group. I'm really happy for, the things that we were able to do. And, it's been a long journey. And I think everyone's going to go home pretty happy.
Okay, thank you. We'll start first with Davide. Davide, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Davide Chinellato with the Gazzetta in Italy. Ladies Sue and Diana, you are the only basketball players to win 5 gold medals at the Olympics. How special it is for you, and are you aiming for a 6th?
Everyone loves that question. It's really special, because I think what makes USA Basketball what it is there are going to be times, whether I'm talking within a game, I'm talking within a career, within a games, where someone's going to have to carry you. And then there are times where you're going to have to help carry someone else. And that's what it's about. We truly are a team, right? So we started out our career, I know for myself, in the 04 games, I was there to learn and take the torch from Don and carry it. And those older players taught us what it meant. And now for us, hopefully we've left some sort of legacy with the younger players where they now can carry that torch. And so to be sitting here now after going through 20 years of that, it's amazing. And like I said, I'm just really happy, guys. I got nothing else to say. I'm just really, really happy. And this is my last one. I'll just, boop. No one has to ask about it anymore.
I think you learn a lot about yourself when you play with the national team. It's always a collection of 12 of the best players in the world. And we've always figured out a way to come in this setting and put yourself aside to win a gold medal. And that's not easy. And it comes in different forms, but we always find a way to do that. And we do it with class and we do it with the team first. It's pretty amazing. I think it teaches a lot. It teaches yourself a lot about yourself and about a lot of other people. And we said this before, just really thankful for all the coaches that we played for, all the players, USA Basketball staff. This just doesn't happen overnight. This is a process that happens over the years. And there was a point there where I think it was when they postponed the Olympics at the beginning. And, Sue and I we're like, we might not make it. It might not happen for us. And I started this countdown on my clock. on my iPhone, and every week I would send it to Sue, and the countdown was 267 days, 250 days. Can you imagine how long that countdown was? That shit was stressful. And we made it, and I'm happy we're here, and I'm happy we got it done.
Thank you. Yes.
Forza Italia, vamos.
Hi guys, Dan Wakey, Los Angeles Times. Congratulations, well-earned champagne too. Sue and Diana, you guys have been teammates for so long. I'm curious for both of you if there were things at the start of that teammate relationship that maybe rubbed you the wrong way that you grew to appreciate over time, and what it's been like. Kind of this journey is obviously not just a Team USA journey for the two of you guys. This is, you know, the better parts of your lives.
I don't. There's actually some teammates where I could sit here and say, like, oh my God, they were so annoying at first. Dee was annoying just because she was so, she had like such a cocky confidence, like brash and like, but on the court, we always vibe.
Yeah.
Like from day one. I think we just complement each other really well. Our personalities are such where if there's a compliment. Our games are such where there's a compliment. And then through the years, that just grew and continued to grow. We played in Russia. It grew even more. Obviously with USA Basketball. So did I annoy you?
Never.
That's what I like to hear.
I think over 20 years, there's this trust factor that goes beyond playing the game of basketball. And you don't get that with a lot of people in life, where you can trust someone with everything. And I'm just happy I have someone like that beyond the game of basketball for the rest of my life.
Yes.
Hi, Ann Killian with the San Francisco Chronicle. Sue, you mentioned that you did this without friends or family, but you did have someone here.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, you and Megan shared a moment at the end of the game. What was it like for you to have her be able to watch you, which not very many people have had that, and what was that moment like to share? What can you let us know what you said to each other?
Yeah, I'm very lucky. Obviously, when your partner, your fiance is also in the Olympics, you would love to be able to go and support them, be around them, to give any kind of support possible. Megan somehow finagled a media credential and got herself in this arena today. We didn't really know it was going to happen.
You guys better watch your back.
We didn't really know it was going to happen until 2 days ago. It got confirmed. So I feel very lucky that she was here to witness it, to share it with me. Just went over and obviously told her I loved her and told her I was tired. And that was pretty much the extent of the conversation. And she told me she was happy and proud of me. But yeah, very lucky to be able to share that with her. And then of course I'm so proud of her and her team for winning that bronze medal. The Olympics is hard, guys. It's really hard. There's so much pressure involved. And so to have both of us medal is something that I know we'll take that memory with us forever.
Eva?
John, Ava Wells with the Washington Post. I've got two quick ones for you. One about the two players sitting next to you. I know you guys talk so much about what they've done to kind of carry on the program, but I'm wondering what those two brought in terms of their own specific imprint as individual players, what they, the legacy they left. And then obviously you coached a team to the Final Four a couple months ago. Do you get to take vacation anytime soon?
With the two of them, it's just a level of comfort. You have a really good shot at winning basketball games because of how they lead. And it's funny that they sit here and they talk about their personalities. They both are leaders in different ways. Sue probably talks a little bit more than Diana, but when Diana speaks, she's speaking from her heart, and it is taken in the same context because of their style. I think our players really understand the pecking order of USA Basketball. It is the older ones they lead, and the younger ones you follow and you take notes. But certainly, I know the start of this winning occurred before them, but they finished it off. I mean, they took the torch and they took it to another level, and they just are putting so much pressure on the next coach and the next players to perform at a high level. And I'll say this too. I'm done as well too.
Does that feel good, Don?
Feel great.
That feel good. Come on now.
So who else is going to sit on this podium in 2024? Without them, I'm not.
Hi, Jeff Metcalf, USA Today. Could each of you talk about what Brittney did in this tournament and this game in particular, and kind of how she's growing in her Olympic role?
I mean, obviously I have a close connection with BG, and I think what she showed in this tournament just shows you at what level she can go to and how she can dominate a game. And I always tell her, I don't even think you know how good you are. But that also is the best thing about her. She's the ultimate teammate. And I think when people are around her, you get to really know her, and you get to know that she really just wants to win, and she'll do anything it takes for the team to win. Today was to get 30. If you told her to go and set a screen every single possession, she would have done that. And I think at the core, that's what makes her such a beautiful person, is she's the most unselfish superstar I've ever been around.
Gary.
Hi, Gary Wash from Boston Globe. Don, you referred to kind of the culture of USA women's basketball and how there's kind of a tier system, and you come in and you get mentored. Where does that start? And it seemed like there's never any question or drama about the roster or your guys' commitment. It's you guys are in, and maybe the last few spots might be questions. Where does that come from, and how rewarding is that to know that every year the roster, you guys are all in, except obviously Sue, this is the last one, but what does that say about the culture of USA women's basketball?
That's for me. Okay. I mean, USA basketball is our sustained success occurs because of the sacrifice of our players. We always have the best of the best, and I know it seems like a seamless process, but at every Olympic Games, the committee members have a tough job at selecting 12. So there's always a little controversy, but when that's a luxury for USA basketball, and the culture speaks for itself in that, everybody wants a break every now and then. Like, we got the best of the best on each team. They don't want to have to, they don't want to have to foot the load every single time, and this creates an opportunity for you to just be a teammate, to be on, to contribute, and not always have to be, the woman, so to speak, and the pure innocence of playing USA basketball creates that like no other team that you'll participate on, and it's the very thing that I try to coach my college team in having that viewpoint on things. I haven't really accomplished that yet because they're just young and they have no idea, and NIL's not going to help with that either. But it's a comfort level for all the players wanting to represent the United States and win gold medals.
Hi, Dan and Sue. Sean Gregory, Time Magazine. I spotted an embrace between the two of you soon after the game and right before. What did you guys say to each other? A historic day, 5 gold medals. What did you guys say to each other?
We didn't talk about it. We had breakfast this morning at 7:30 like we usually do. We had our coffee at 9:15 like we usually do before we get on the bus. And we really didn't talk about the day. I think that's the one thing that as you get older, you really try to just focus on the task at hand. And today was Japan, and we knew that Japan wasn't messing around. We'd watched every single game, and we had the utmost respect for that team. And we knew if we didn't come locked in and ready to go, we could lose. So we don't really get involved in the medal count. We will later, for the people who only have one. But we were just very focused today.
Yeah, it was very business as usual. This obviously wasn't just another game, but I think what you learn as you go through is you have to treat it as such in terms of your preparation. And you did the hard work a year ago. You did the hard work 9 months ago, 6 months ago. Now you just get to go out there and play. You don't have to overthink it because you put the work in. I know for us too. That's the case. That's the truth.
Diana, you're not ruling out Paris, right? Just want
I mean, I love Paris. They have beautiful buildings there and great fashion, and the weather sucks, but oh well, what are you gonna do?
Let me get your extra hotel room though, okay?
Sue's gonna be my +1.
Hi, Paul from FIBA. Firstly, just a big thank you for what you have done over the years for women's basketball, not just in the States, but worldwide. My question really is kind of, obviously, if you step down, Diana, and definitely for you, Sue, what will you miss the most by not being involved, but perhaps more interestingly, what will you definitely not miss?
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna miss. I'll start there first. I'm not gonna miss like the stress. The you know, you go to sleep the night before a game and you're thinking about, oh God, what play should I call? And I'm thinking about like, oh, am I gonna do? Oh, what's gonna happen here? And just there's so many things that swirl in your head. I think there's a relief that's gonna happen there for me because with USA Basketball, we continue to tell you there is a lot of pressure. There is a lot of pressure. And so I don't know that I'm going to miss that. And then in the same breath, that's what makes it great. When you go out there and there's pressure and you just get to go play and you achieve something with your teammates, those moments, I don't know that you can really duplicate outside of sport. So I'm sure I'm going to miss that as well. I think by and large, what I'm going to miss the most is the bus rides and the team camaraderie and the dumb jokes and, you know, the things that kind of just linger. You know, this Olympics alone, there's just some stuff that, you know, teams create inside jokes, and that's where the good stuff is. You know, that's really where the good stuff is, and I will 100% miss that.
I think, like Sue said, this consumes us. It's not like we just come out here and put the jersey on and we think we're going to win. And I'm sure with Coach Staley too, this consumes us. Basketball is our life. We think about it every single minute of the day. You know, Sue's thinking about plays. Coach thinking about substitutions. I'm thinking about drinking champagne. There's a lot of things that we're gonna miss. And you know, there's an ultimate honor and pride with wearing this jersey, and I hope that the next generation feels that same pride, that same respect, that same responsibility to make sure to come out here and play the right way. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like playing in the Olympics. We've all been part of the WNBA, been part of college, but you know, when you put that USA on your chest, you're playing for everyone who loves basketball in our country, and that's a responsibility that weighs heavy on us, and that's probably the one thing we won't miss.
Thank you for that.
Teresa Walker, the Associated Press. Dawn, your career with USA Basketball has been so long, player, assistant, and now head coach. Finishing with gold make it easier to make this decision to let somebody else take next?
It is. It is. And again, you don't have the leadership of these two. You got a real good shot. You know, even if they decided to come back, you still got a real good shot with them being in your locker room, being on the floor. And I think, you know, our country has a lot of great coaches that can get the job done. You know, me being a part of, I believe, 6. I mean, that's enough. I'm full. You know, but it's something that I'll miss as well, because it's not duplicated in any other form in team basketball.
Last question, yes, please.
Thank you. I'm Japan TV. What was the strength of Japan basketball, and where did you feel the evolution of Japan?
I don't know, but Japan is in a good spot in women's basketball. I mean, this team can play. We watched every single game, and you can't help but cheer for this team. They play hard. They play together. They play a style of basketball that makes you want to watch. And the future is really bright for Japanese basketball. And I've gotten to see that up close with, you know, Coach Hove and Shin. They were in Phoenix, you know, many moons ago, where I got to see them. And you know, I think Sue's got to see Tak and her progression. But They made basketball fun again. And it's really enjoyable to watch a team that plays together, that isn't fazed by any moment. And we were lucky there wasn't 30,000 Japanese fans in that arena today, because it would have been a different ball game. It would have been an amazing experience. We want to thank the Japanese people for letting us in their country to make sure the Olympics went on. You know, that's a whole different other topic, but we're really grateful for Japan and the way they play basketball.
Yeah, I mean, I joked. I'm actually leaving and retiring because once Tak and their point guard, whose name I'm not familiar with, come back. Woo-wee.
Yeah, that's a good team.
I'm like, that's not their best point guard? There's another one? And Tak, like Dee said, I've seen firsthand. She would give them a whole other layer to what they already do that they just don't have with her size, her athletic ability, her shooting. Japan's going to be a problem. They already are a problem, clearly. And they earned this silver medal, and they just test you for 40 minutes. There's no let up with them, and it's very difficult. So kudos to them. Man, they're tough to play against, and they're really fun to watch.